What's up, people? This is the one and only Rasta Stocks. I have the pleasure and honor to introduce Money, Whiskey, and Coffee, and aka Shy TV, aka Shy Nance. I guess give us a sec, guys. I guess he has something to look at. He has something to go look at real quick. There he is, Shy TV. What's going on, guys? It's been a while since we did
How's
this.
everybody doing?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I have shivers running down my spine. When I say I have shivers running down my spine, guys, I'm just kind of nervous. When I say I'm nervous because in the past couple of days, a lot of craziness has been going on in the market, and it's like, what in the hell is going on? Manos, what's your thoughts on what's going on in the market, man?
Well, what's going on? I mean, it's a correction. It was long overdue, if you ask
Mm-hmm.
me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it took an announcement of a higher than normal inflation and an intention to raise interest rates to make that happen. But I mean, yeah, it was long overdue.
Absolutely. I agree too because before the new year started, you know, prior to last election, I thought the stock market was gonna, and it didn't. It didn't. So this correction is scaring a lot of people because I know a lot of people sold out of their positions. Sold out of their positions. Like they sold it's like sold half of their positions. I'm like, you just did what? You sold half of your position? And I know another person that sold out everything that they have. I'm like, wow. What's your thoughts, should I?
I mean, I think that when you get to points in the market where everybody's short in the market. That's what's happening. Big money is short in the market. They want it to go down, so there's nothing that the retail investors we don't move as unified as bigger money in the higher governments. So when
Yeah.
everybody's short in the markets and the hedge funds are short in the markets are gonna go down eventually. So I mean, it's just nothing we can do. It's just more buying opportunity. I still think that there's a bull run coming. I'm strong believing in that still. I'm gonna hold on to that one.
Yes, a bull run is coming. And honestly, what what I'm doing, I'm just building up my buying power. That's all I'm doing right now because the other day I had a friend of mine saying, "Yo, I'm gonna buy the dip. I'm gonna buy the dip. I'm gonna buy the dip. I'm gonna buy the dip." I'm like, me. I said, "I'm not yet. Not yet. Not yet." The reason why I say I'm not yet because this is just the big this is just the beginning of the dip, bro. And he looked at me the other day. He said, "Yo, I should have listened to you and wait because I lost like about 7 grand." I'm like, "Well, hey, listen, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do and what not to do with your money, right? I know for a fact that I said I was going to be a little patient because I was looking at the charts of the market, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Even the other day, I went to the supermarket for a regular normal person like me. It'll cost me 250 to buy groceries. 250 to buy groceries for me. It, almost near me around me, it's like over $300 on the items that I normally buy, right? And I probably like threw in a little few extra stuff that I don't normally get, right? And my favorite box of cereal, Captain Crunch, went up by $1, by $1. And I'm just saying to myself, Lord. They said inflation is a thing we don't have to worry about. Inflation is a thing we don't have to worry about. It's temporary. It's temporary. Inflation is happening. Inflation is happening without people even realizing it. They're just throwing it under the rug, you know, without people realizing it, and it's already starting in the supermarkets.
Are you guys feeling that in the UK?
Inflation, yeah, there is an increase in uh, groceries. There's an increase in electricity. Yeah, but the UK index, the FTSE 100, is doing okay actually, and it's been up about 1% over the last month. So
Mm. Speaking speaking of the UK, not to bring up anything about politics, Manos, but the PM is in a lot of hot water.
oh, that fucking clown.
Yo, bro. Yo, I seen a video of him on YouTube, him in Parliament, holding his head down, holding his head down, and they said he has to resign. He has to resign. I don't think he's gonna resign though.
Nah, nah, he's not. But yeah, he's a big clown.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's whoo. That's why me and politics, I don't get involved. You know. Ooh, so Manos, how you? Because I know you dabble into individual stocks as well, and you dabble into ETFs as well. So how's your portfolio doing?
Well, my portfolio is actually still in the green, and that's because I mainly have ETFs in my portfolio, and it's only about 30 to 40% of my portfolio in individual stocks, and then again, not a lot of them are growth stocks. I like to invest in really boring companies,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Intel, 3M, those kind of companies that they're going to be around no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some speculative stuff like Desktop Metal or there's an EV company called Arrival that I've bought shares at, and they are down quite a bit. But
Mm.
those are not big positions anyway, so they're not going to drag my portfolio down.
All right, all right, all right.
But in general, I like to invest in companies that are relatively undervalued. I don't like buying companies with very high PEs because you're essentially paying a very big premium for future earnings, essentially.
True, true, true. Which is I understand. What about you, Shada? How your portfolio looking?
I mean, so I have multiple portfolios. One of them is, in the green, doing fine, and
Mm,
the other one is more of the riskier portfolio, is what I call it. So, that one's definitely taking a hit. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, but it's stuff that I wanted to dollar cost average into anyways. I knew it was going to be impossible to time where the bottom was.
mm-hmm.
I mean, the biggest stock that I've taken a hit on is cannabis growth. That's the biggest one.
Yeah, I remember. Like me, and you was on a phone call, and you were talking about that, and you was like, "Yo, man, listen, Canopy is gonna be good.
Yeah,
Canopy is gonna do
I know,
great."
but I wasn't wrong though. It got up to.
Trust me, you was not wrong, bro.
I should have left it right there. I should have left it at
It's right.
60. I feel bad
Yeah, bro.
for people who bought in at 60. I never bought in at those high prices.
Yeah.
And I just stuck with it. But I feel bad for people who did. I hope they're holding that bag still.
I have more than one portfolio. For myself, one of my portfolio is, whoo, it's bleeding like it's no tomorrow, right? One of my portfolio is all right, and the other one I have is okay. But reason why I said that my last portfolio is okay because I have like about three ETFs. I have I have VTI, QQQ and the S&P 500 ETF. I bought P&G, Procter and Gambling, because those are recession that's a good recession proof stock because they involve in stuff like that we necessarily need, like, toilet papers, Bounty, laundry detergent, baby diapers, stuff like that, and when I was looking at my portfolio all of last week, it wasn't really down much, because I've chosen right ETFs, I should say. Although the S&P 500 was down, not gonna lie, but I do look at this downtrend as a good buying opportunity for certain stocks that no one that is in, especially for Squared. Hence, the new name is now Block. You know, definitely, and I think,
It's one of my favorite companies, by the way.
yeah, I think going forward, man, I'm just gonna dollar cost average, whatever I have. I'm a dollar cost average because I invested in these companies and I believe in these companies, quite frankly, and I know I know that they're gonna do well. Quite frankly, the other day when Tesla went over $1,000, everybody said, "Oh, Tesla's not hitting $1,000. It's not hitting $1,000." I'm like, okay, whatever, man. That's your opinion. That's your honest opinion because I believe in Elon Musk and what he's doing, right? And truth be told, that said person called me. He said, "Yo, I don't like when you're right, right?" I'm like, "Why? What happened?" Tesla just went to $1,200. I'm like, yes, although Tesla is down now because of the whatever's going on in the market, I firmly believe in that company, and I'm just going to slowly but surely dollar cost averaging everything I have. And quite frankly, guys, this is just the tip of the this is just the tip of the iceberg, because after a storm, there has to be a calm, right? And like right now, guys, I even invested in a company called SoFi, right? And they're down 7%. I'm not mad because, hey, listen, I believe in SoFi because SoFi is one of those new revolutionary companies where I think that's going to do good in the long term, right? I also have AMD, and I also bought back into Apple, and I made a mistake on selling Apple, but within this market, within this investing market that we in, guys, I I s- I strongly believe that if we got to make mistakes, sometimes we got to sell stocks that we're not supposed to sell, but also, right, we got to take into consideration that we need to learn when to take profit, when to take profit. And I'm a firm believer in, hey, you got to know when you got to take profit and when not to take profit. But a lot of people don't understand the concept of taking profit. Like for instance, when Tesla ran up crazy ran up crazy the other day, right? A friend of mine said, hey, he just trimmed down a bit because, hey, he can't get too comfortable and saying, hey, he has X or Y amount of money. He has I'm not, I think he said he probably has like maybe like tw- 35, 35 shares of Tesla. He said he's just going to sell like 5 shares of his Tesla just to take some profit. I'm like, hey, listen, if you want to take profit, go right ahead. It's your portfolio. Do what you want to do. So I'm just saying, guys, that even Manuel said this to me a couple times before. It's better to be in the market than time in the market. And from our mutual friend of ours, from Disruptive Wealth Creation, it's better to be a player than a spectator. If you get what I'm saying.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's still opportunities in the market. I mean, even in a down period, there's still going to be opportunities. The good companies will still uh,
Hmm.
yield opportunities. I mean, you never know when a company's going to jump 10, 15%. All it takes is a news article. Um,
Exactly.
you can't forget that part. So, yeah, some companies going to sink, and some will continue to do what they do. I think, but they try to put more fear into the market so more people continue to sell off. I think
Yeah.
majority of that money that's sold off recently, it's coming back.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Because listen, like I don't know about the UK government manuals, right? But the US government pumped so much money out, so much money out. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
how much stimulus check they gave out already? Should I?
It was like everybody got different levels. There's
Everybody got a different level, but I know I got like
credit,
two
right?
stimulus checks. Two stimulus checks. I don't know other people if they had children, they
Yeah.
got an additional stimulus and all of that. What how is it over there in the UK?
Well,
Manos.
in the UK, we didn't get stimulus checks, but the government subsidized the salaries of people that were in industries that had shut down. So, if you were in the hospitality sector and the company had to close because of COVID, the the government would pay 80% of the staff salaries up to a certain level, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
so that companies wouldn't have to let people go,
Mm,
essentially. So they wouldn't have a huge unemployment on their hands. Obviously, that didn't stop unemployment rising a bit, but now it's coming down again. And latest news say that the economy now is starting to be at the same level as pre-pandemic and even grow past that level a bit. However, all this money that was subsidizing salaries, they came from somewhere, and that they
mm-hmm.
came from the government's money printer. So inflation is an issue here as well.
Mm. And somehow the small guy is gonna have to pay back for all of that borrowed money. You
Well,
know,
it's always the small guy
small
that
guy
pays for it.
because the other day over here I forgot what her name, Senator Warren or whatever her name is, said,
Elizabeth,
"Well, it's about time Elon Musk gonna have to start paying taxes, right? He's gonna pay like about 11 billion in taxes, more than anybody in the history of America, right?"
Yeah,
And
but how much is that proportionally?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Because, well, I mean, okay, let's put him aside, but the
Yeah.
big guys,
Mhm.
Bezos and the like,
Mhm.
proportionally, in terms of a percentage, they pay less than the little guy.
True. True.
So so there's that. You might hear 11 billion. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, but he has like how many
True.
on the
True.
side?
But look.
They're not taking 80% of his net worth.
But look at this, right? Look at this, right? She's there saying that, oh, he's one of the guys that benefits from these loopholes, and the tax benefits. And I mean, those politicians do the same thing that the rich people do too, because they have their own personal investment. Some of these politicians are quiet millionaires and whatever, so they do the same thing. But like they're trying to say they're for the little guy, and in all actuality they're not. So
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Musk doesn't have to pay taxes.
trust me, I
He
know
has to.
he has to pay. Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody got to pay taxes, man. If you don't go to pay taxes, you do the time in jail.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know.
it's still other people's money though, because other people he just sold shares that people bought.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Listen, I wish I had like at least a quarter or half the amount of shares of Tesla that Elon Musk is. If I had that amount of or closer amount of shares that he has, oh my God, I'll put my feet up every day and just like yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, what? Okay, okay, but wishful thinking, guys.
That's on a green
Wish
day, not on a red day.
Yeah, on a green day, wishful thinking, wishful thinking. For me, guys, my strategy is just to build up my buying power, and dollar cost average and see where I could get some opportunities on certain stocks that I might consider to get back in. But my current position, I want to build up my current positions that I have, right? And also, I might, I might build up my crypto portfolio a little bit too, because I don't know if you guys know that I'm slowly building up my crypto portfolio, and I'm just waiting to see what happens with my crypto portfolio. So that's all I'm gonna say about my crypto portfolio, because I don't know if you guys dabble into crypto.
Nah, not anymore. Honestly. uh,
You said not anymore.
yeah, I sold pretty much all my crypto back in July,
Mm,
and haven't been into the market since. I'm just looking at the Bitcoin daily chart now. If it doesn't go below 25, I'm not entering again.
mm, So basically, there's a certain threshold level you want Bitcoin to fall to, it so you possibly get back in. So so Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency you bought before you sold, or what?
No, I had Ethereum, I had some Cardano, I had
Mm,
some Algorand, I had VeChain, I had a lot of different
mm,
cryptocurrencies, but I ended up consolidating quite a lot of them.
mm-hmm.
So I sold some of the more speculative ones, and the at the end I only had Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, and since July I have nothing.
I mean, I don't have any Bitcoin. I should put some money in Bitcoin. I should. I don't have a lot of Cardano. I have some Cardano. I mean, sorry. Let me rephrase. I have a decent amount of Cardano, I should say. Um, I have a small portion of Ethereum, and I have crypto.com coin, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have for the time being, and I'm not looking at any other crypto plays. What about you, Shadai?
I mean, as always, I'm just big on Bitcoin. That's it. A little bit. I like Ethereum. I haven't fully made that jump yet. I do have my Coinbase account, which I'm excited about. But
Hmm.
right now, I'm only into Bitcoin, and that is the only chart that I really watch on a consistent basis for crypto.
Mm.
I just that I'm comfortable with the digital gold.
All right. That's fair. That's reasonable.
Exclusive. There's only 21 million Bitcoin.
He said it's exclusive. There's only 21 million Bitcoin.
Yeah,
So, guys, I mean, well, Shaddai knows about this. Manos doesn't know about it because I think he's in the UK. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway. I spoke to Shaddai about it like couple days ago. So over here in America, right, we have this thing called the Acorns app, right? And I download it because every time you go to the supermarket, you pay a bill with your car. You go to your Starbucks or wherever you swipe your card. It automatically rounds up the cents to the nearest dollar, and when it reaches to like $5 or so, it takes it out of your account and it invested it into it invests itself the spare change into some ETFs for you. And so far, I've started this maybe like about like 2 weeks ago, or week 2 or 2.5 weeks ago. I currently have about what? I currently have $178 in this account, plus I every time when I get paid, I deposit like maybe like 25 or $35 in it. So this is another thing of me saving slash investing at the same time. So and I actually like it because it probably only charges maybe like $2 to $3 to use. But I'm saying half of the time we spend $2 to $3 on a bunch of nonsense. Why not spend it on something that helps you save money at the same time and invest? And I say any bill that I pay, it rounds up the nearest cent to a dollar. So I like that. So like, do you have anything like that in the UK, Manos, or no?
Yeah, there are a couple of different apps that do that. I am with one called Moneybox, and it goes in a special account that the government tops up all your savings by 25%.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only use that account for retirement or if you're buying your first house. So I can't just withdraw the money
Oh.
uh, as and if I want them. So when I'm at retirement age, whatever whatever roundups I have over there, plus the top up from the government, it will be waiting for me. So
Uh,
I opened this account this year, beginning of this year, and it already has £2,000 in. So
nice, nice, nice. That's nice. Hopefully, I'll get to 2,000 US. Maybe that's like 17,000 pounds. Hopefully by the next couple months. So we'll see. We see because the pounds is stronger than the US
yeah,
dollars. Because I know somebody from the UK sent me like about 51 pounds. That's like that was like almost
$70
almost
almost.
almost $70. Yes. So I'm like, wow, the pound. I wish I was getting paid in pounds. You know. So with this thing I'm using, it gives me the option to take out the money if I want it, but yet I gotta pay. Yes, I gotta pay taxes on it or whatever. But no time soon I'm going to take out the money. I look at it as a savings thing because there is this camera that I want to buy. So maybe I'm just tricking myself. Yo, this is to buy a camera, and I'm just going to keep any number, any high number I see reach up to. I'm gonna keep telling myself, hey, this is to buy my camera. This is to buy my camera. Don't take it out yet. This is to buy my camera, and just leave and just to see how far I could bring this thing. So, Shaddai, what's going on, man? Any saving tips you want to give
I
to the
mean,
viewers that's watching?
saving tips. Oof, I mean, it's hard with inflation and everything going up.
Mm, but
But
we all gotta try it still. We gotta try. You
yeah,
know?
it's tough. It's tough. I mean, the people everybody just has to stay more hungry. Just continue looking for opportunities in all aspects. You just never know. Keep the mind open. Just for opportunities, maybe things you never thought you could gain opportunity on. Really, because it's tough, man. You gotta think about it. We're getting inflation. Everything is going to shit. Crypto, stocks, whatever investment you have, people are selling. No one knows what to do at the moment.
Mhm.
Whatever you invest in right now, you don't know where it's gonna go.
Mhm.
At the same time, people are freaking buying $1 million lots of land in the metaverse.
Yes.
So it's like we're in
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, bro.
in the matrix.
Honestly, bro. Like, yo, yo? When I heard Facebook change his name to Meta, I'm like, what? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, we're in the
What? So
matrix right now, man.
So
Like
so so basically, they're trying to take us out of reality and bringing us into
it's
virtual,
like
man.
you can barely put meat on the freaking groceries because people are buying so much of it. There's a shortage of it. But then you got people spending millions of dollars on the internet. We're in a messed up place, but I'm hoping somewhere we can find some type of balance, or we all us future millionaires just get on the right side of the fence before all hell breaks loose.
Hey, so Manos, what you think about the metaverse?
Yeah. Next question.
Yo, he looked at me like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Next question. Yo,
Look,
I,
look.
yeah.
I know a lot of people that are excited about it, and in all honesty, I I would buy shares on companies that are active in this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But would I be in the metaverse and stuff? Nah, nah. I mean, I would buy Facebook stock now, based on my own analysis and numbers I've run for
Mm-hmm.
myself. This
Mm-hmm.
It's not suggestion for anybody else, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not because I like the idea of the metaverse. I kind of hate it, but people are gonna like it, and why not? It's the same reason why I would buy Apple shares if I had the money now. I would. Would I
Mm-hmm.
buy an Apple product? Fuck no. I hate them. But people buy them, so yeah.
Yo, yo, it's funny why I laugh because me and Shaddai, I have an iPhone that I don't use, and I'm doing this stream on my MacBook, and Shaddai have a MacBook, and he said, "Yo, I won't buy the product, but I'll invest in the company so I can make money." Yo, Manos,
Hey,
I
you
appreciate.
gotta follow. You gotta follow where the herd is spending money. If the herd is spending
Yes,
money, I want to be involved in it.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Honestly though, I kind of agree with Manos in a sense. I'm not buying Facebook because of a personal reason. I just feel like when I used to use Facebook often, every minute I'm watching something, I just get hit with ads on top of ads. I know y'all trying to make money, but when I'm watching something good in the middle of it, I'm just like, yo, come on, like, yo, really? But I'm more likely by Apple. I'm more likely by Apple. And if I'm gonna get involved in the metaverse, I'll probably buy the Meta ETF. And that's pretty much it. Anything meta for me, bro, because
I
I'm
still
gonna
think we're still super early though. Web 3.0 isn't fully built out.
because
5G
me
5G isn't fully here. So I think that there's going to be
mm,
so many big opportunities a little bit down the road. But of course, everybody's hyping it right now. People are jumping into it right now. Even the NFT space, like
speaking
there's
of NFT, well, continue, Shadash.
some stuff
Continue.
that's going to hold up. There's some stuff that's not going to hold up because this is just the beginning. Like there's right now, there's like 5 different metaverses. We don't know if everything's gonna get combined to one. Like
True.
it's just so early right now. So I'm just kind of like I'm just I'm on the sidelines watching, and I love it. I
So
love watching from the sidelines.
so you're saying at this moment you're gonna be a spectator until you're ready to get in, which is respectable. So Manos, what do you think about NFTs?
Oh my goodness. That I mean, look,
Twitter and
I am
Twitter.
more than happy. I'm more than happy to buy metaverse stocks and an ETF if it becomes available in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But NFTs, nah, no way.
I mean, I just bought one NFT for now, and I'm still doing my research on it, and I feel like I get the concept of the NFT. If you want to like let's just say if I'm in America and I come to check you in England, right? And you want an NFT, you want to buy an NFT from me, I could easily take out my phone and I could sell it to you, and if you sell it, right? When I sell it to you now, right? I get a percentage, and somebody else comes to you, so they want it, you sell it, you get a percentage, and so on and so on and so on. I get the concept, and I only bought a Marvel NFT because I'm a big Marvel fan. But other than that, like I said, I'm still in the research phase. I'm still in the research phase of NFTs, and I hear a lot of celebrities and rich folks talking about NFTs. Like some people have 17 million, 6 million, $30 million in NFT because they have the money to do all of that. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, what I don't get about NFTs is that, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a JPEG.
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's a JPEG. So why would I want to buy a JPEG? I mean, look, I might be a complete boomer here, but this is the way I see it, right? If I want to look at a piece of art, like the Guernica or the Mona Lisa, I need to get my ass in a plane, go to where that painting is displayed, pay an entrance to the museum, go there, watch it for 10, 20 minutes, go back to a hotel, then get my ass on a plane back home. That's what gives this art value. I have to
Right.
physically go there and watch it. Physically. Because that's the way you appreciate it. Now, a JPEG, I can watch a JPEG on my phone, on my laptop, on my computer, on my smart screen. So what's the difference between the NFT or someone that right clicks, saves it as a JPEG on his computer, and there it is? What's the difference? It's the same way of experiencing this piece of art. And that's why I don't get it. There's no way that someone that has in my eyes at least, someone that has bought a Bored Ape NFT or a Penguin NFT, they're going to find any use out of it. It's only speculation that someone wants to pay more for it. And honestly, paying 1,000 ETH for a rock, for a JPEG of a rock.
I get your
sorry,
concept,
sorry,
man.
but
I get your
NFTs are
concept.
a great way for all this money that was printed by the Fed to be eliminated from the market. Fantastic way, in my opinion. I might be a boomer, sorry, but I don't get it.
So do you think with the NFTs, right? Do you think cause you say somebody gonna, let's just you just said they're gonna buy a penguin for like 1,000 ether, right? You think it'll push up the price of Ethereum, or it'll bring down the price of Ethereum?
I really don't know what's going to do to the price of Ethereum, but there have been instances where someone mints an ETF, mints an NFT. Then from another account that they own, they bid on that NFT. Then from the same account, they bid on that NFT again. They inflate the price. And then once the price has gone to ridiculous levels, they sell it at a discount to some poor guy that thinks buys an NFT at a discount.
So another
It's pure speculation in my view. I can't see any use for them. I mean, what are they going to do with it? Pay? Do you think that someone that, I mean, are they going to pay them to use those NFT in a music video or something? Nah.
So basically, you're saying it's another form of it's like another form of gambling in a sense.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys familiar with Spencer on YouTube? He breaks
Yes,
down the scam.
Spencer.
yes, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, when you get a chance, look him up. He just did a video on, I don't know if you guys know about the Nelk Boys. They just did an NFT. And he pretty much, he, what do you call it? Like, he talks about people that do scams. So these Nelk Boys, they have a serious following. And, you know, one of their cameramen on camera saying, like, are we pumping and dumping this? Like, isn't that what we're doing? And then someone's in the background like, shut up, we're filming. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so it's another form of Ponzi scheme, Lord.
Are you talking about Spencer Cornelia?
yeah, Spencer Cornelia. They made
Yeah,
21
yeah.
on their NFT release. 21 million.
Lord.
I mean, there was a guy that makes similar videos like Spencer Cornelia, CoffeeZilla.
Yeah, I heard about CoffeeZilla, yes.
Yeah, he had a guy in that he essentially pirated all the NFTs, and he just uploaded them on the internet. And the reason he did it is because most of the NFTs, essentially, they don't. It's not the actual JPEG that's on the blockchain, because most blockchains can't support having that big files like this. They give you a link, a URL to where that NFT is hosted, like a OneDrive or a Google Drive. And there have been cases where you pay for that NFT, you get that URL in the smart contract, and you say, "Oh, that's I click the URL, that's where my image lives." And you go there, and there's nothing because those people didn't pay for that web hosting service anymore. They stopped paying,
Mm-hmm.
so that NFT doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
So
Wow.
So yeah, it's something that I'm not interested in. Uh, I'm not interested at all.
Yeah,
It
there's a
might
lot.
be a missed opportunity, but hey, so be it.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, you have your reasons why you're not into it. You know, like I said, I just wanted to see what it was about, and I just went and bought my
I
first
think it's a
NFT.
status thing, though. I think it's more of a
Yeah.
status thing.
Oh, I have an
Yeah,
NFT. Yeah,
probably.
this and that. You know,
I
but
mean,
Yeah, probably.
Twitter's
but
pumping it up now. Now Twitter has a whole NFT verification type of thing, like where you can verify your NFT as your profile picture, and you can look it up. You can see who bought it, who it got sold to, right on Twitter.
hmm
So it's like
true,
a
true.
it's gonna be interesting to see how.
I think it maybe because they have like I hear they probably program like a special code
Well,
in
you got
it
to
or something
remember,
like
Jack
that. Yeah,
Dorsey is now Mr. Block. He is Mr. Blockchain. So any
yeah.
company that he is involved with under him, which is going to be Twitter, Cash App, like I said
He's not
before,
he's not in Twitter no more.
he is in Twitter. My guy, you listen.
What?
When
He
these guys
went back. He went back to Twitter.
listen, when these guys step down, it's not real. You guys really think that this guy from Amazon doesn't
No,
control?
no, no. He's still in Amazon. That's a fact. That's
Okay,
listen. He's in competition with
the only
Elon Musk,
reason
man.
why Jack Dorsey stepped down from Twitter is because he lives in Africa now. He's
He
trying to
he
focus
he
on
lives
the
in Africa. I
lives in
did not
Africa.
know that.
Yes, he lives in Africa. He's focusing on the blockchain. That's why Square went to block. Twitter is going to be the first sign in NFT, and don't be surprised if Cash App starts doing something where you can store, where Cash App becomes this wallet where you can store your NFTs along with your stocks and your crypto.
Nice, nice. I know so funny. I actually like Jack Dorsey because I feel like Jack Dorsey is so humble. You know, what I mean, he's
Yes.
humble. He doesn't go on no Twitter rant. He doesn't show off and none of. He's just a humble guy. I
If you
like
see
that about him.
him in the street, probably think he's a bum.
Yeah, yeah, probably. You know, so honestly, I need to start using my Twitter account more often.
No, Twitter's. I'm trying to build the shiny on Twitter. I try to tweet as like at least once a day. As much as
Yeah,
I can. But I feel like the
I need to
Twitter
build up.
platform is going to grow just off of them like trying to mix in the NFT space, the metaverse space, the blockchain space with the news at your hand. I mean, that's what Twitter is. Twitter
Yeah,
is
because
news at your hand.
guys, all Saturday, I don't have a TV anymore. If I want to know what's going on in the world, I could ask my smart device. I could just type it in here on my phone, my mobile device, and that's about it. I know, or go on YouTube. I could find out anything that's going on right now. You know, so this digital age that we're in, like our parents wouldn't understand a word that we're talking about right now. Like
Yeah,
my mom and dad would probably look at me like probably scratching their head like,
metaverse.
yeah, what?
Talking
What?
about
What?
What?
What's
What?
that?
What's
Yeah.
that? Because like stock market, no, 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 no. I'm gonna put it in the bank. I'm gonna put it in the bank. No, no, no. I don't like losing my money. This and that and the third. Like, bro, listen. I remember one time a relative of mine that's around, probably around the same age as my dad. He looked at me and said, "Yo," he said, "My in my time growing up, we do this, we do this. It's your time now." You do all of that stuff, man. I don't want to know nothing about it. And I'm just like, wow.
It's
It-
tough transition.
the transition is crazy because if we were all born in their time, we probably think the same. We probably have the same mindset. You know,
That's a
definitely,
fact.
definitely. So Manos, what time is it over there, mate?
It's 6:45.
Wow, quarter to seven. Manos, listen. Thank you for doing this, my brother. You know what I mean?
No worries, man.
Thank you for doing this, man. And like I said, if any collaboration you wanted to do, you just let me know, man. Just let me know. I'm down for it, and I'm sure Dad was going to be down for it too. Because as of lately, we all been busy in our own right. Because at work, for me, it's just been getting more and more and more and more hectic and busy. So I said this weekend I'm not doing nothing much. I said let me just
Yeah, arrange this.
arrange
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'm down for it, man. Like I've said, I told y'all in the chat, man. I'm definitely trying to just trying to be as resourceful to everybody as I can.
and and it's so funny, guys, because the other day me and Shaddai did this, and like a few people that I know personally, it's like, hey, you and your friend, we like what you're talking about, man, and I'm like, hey, you guys like what we're talking about? It's like, yeah, because I'm like, I didn't know that they listen. They said we may not watch it right away, but we go back and listen. And one of my friends was saying they love what you're saying. So I said, yo, I told them to go check out your channel. So like, I don't know if there's something that you guys want to do often, just we could arrange this often. Like maybe next time we could probably get Steve here, Nora. You know,
Yeah, sounds
it,
good.
it sounds good, man. Like I'm up to the collaboration because we have a little small niche community and we got to push and promote ourselves because if we don't push and promote ourselves no one else is going to do it for us, you know
Facts,
Yeah.
so
facts.
so most definitely, man, I'm up to this. I'm up to doing this again, man, because another thing why I'm kind of glad that you're here, Manos, because you're in the UK and you
Mm,
told us what's going on in the UK.
yeah,
And I know some of my viewers is going to be interested and say, he's in the UK. I wonder what's going on over there, etc., etc., etc. So, guys, whoever's watching whoever's watching right now, so when you get a chance, check out Money, Whiskey, and Coffee on YouTube because he talks some very good, interesting stuff as well. Check out Shinance, and you guys Um, already know me, right? Rasta Stocks. So check them out, guys, because I like what they do on their platforms. I like it, and I can't be biased. I actually like what they do, and other than some other YouTubers that I actually follow, because I feel like most of these big YouTubers I follow, they follow other YouTubers. These guys do their own thing. So go check them out, guys. Go check them out. So, guys, this is the end of the live stream, guys. I just want to thank Money, Whiskey and Coffee, and Shinance.
hey, love the
Thank you
computer.
for.
Is that a computer in the background you got there?
Yeah.
Love it. That's a nice setup.
Hey, yo, yes, that is nice. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. But guys, hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista.